What's up, YouTube? Yeah. So I kind of want to talk about, what do I want to talk about first? Let's talk about attitude, the right kind of attitude to have. That totally depends on the person. But I feel like, sometimes we can let our attitude kind of fuck up, what we got going. I have hella dust in my eyes. Hold on. Okay, but yeah, attitude. I know it's hard to always have a positive attitude. It's a lot easier to have a negative attitude and think of all the bad shit that could happen or kind of dwell on it. And even though it's important to kind of see that there is both positive and negative shit, I think having a good attitude and being positive and outgoing is really helpful. For example, today, I did a $400 job, which I totally underbid myself for, but the lady was nice enough to understand that I did. Then she gave me the chance to do part today, part tomorrow, and if I obviously come back tomorrow, she'll give me an extra $100. Okay? But it was all because I had a good attitude. She saw I was working hard. If I would have been a dick or been like, oh, I should have charged you more, or some shit, or like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, she would have had a different response. But because I had a good attitude, I earned another day of being able to work and get off my ass and get out the house. I earned another $100 that I'll get tomorrow. And I got to help out someone that couldn't do something. Like, I trimmed a lot of trees, I dug holes, I pulled weeds, I emptied the gutters and I cleaned out the gutters, like pressure washed kind of, and, dug everything out with like a big old paint stick and shit. And then some other person called me that I happened to actually know from the gas station by the house. It's an older couple, and I went to their house, and they were kind of wanted to pay me like $15 an hour. I'm like, it's only gonna take me like an hour, so I don't really want to get paid that. And I was like, how's 50 sound? I usually do stuff by the job, because they wanted me to empty their gutters and then put in like these gutter screens that on top. So I had to rip out the old screens. I emptied the gutters, and then I put the new one on top. But they have to get more. So what I did is I was like, hey, I'll weed whack it back, $50 too or whatever, and then while I'm up there, some of the gutters needed to be fixed because they were broken. So he had the gutter putty stuff, and so I fixed all the holes and I patched it. And so on good faith of me being cool and all, even though I only did $50 worth of work today, she gave me the full 100 and said she has more projects for me. And I'll obviously go back tomorrow, finish up the work, finish the gutter stuff because I need to get more of them. Weed whack, and then I'll probably start raking and blowing the yard. I'm trying to make that my last thing of the day so I have more time. So, if they want me to start doing the yard, maybe that's another $20. I mean, with older people like that, I don't really care. If they're on a fixed income and I can help out and I can stay busy, stay moving, and make some money, I really don't fucking care. It's better than working a 9-to-5 job or somewhere where you have to clock in, clock out. I'd rather work for myself, make a lot more money that way. But the point is that when you focus on the negative shit and you're not outgoing, then you're going to have problems, or you just won't, maybe not, go anywhere in life. But I put myself out there to the point where I'm posting so much that multiple people are making posts on Nextdoor saying how, like, oh, people shouldn't post ads. But it's like me, the Baldi's Cafe, the other food place, and then, like, other people just posting work. Like, that's all it is. Like, hey, I need money, help me in search of work, this, blah, blah, blah. That's all it is. Or people bitching. So people are bitching basically about how much me and other people post looking for work. But you know what, motherfuckers? It's working. Like, being out there, and posting every couple whatever. Like, hey, I'll do gutters, yard work, weed whacking. I'll help you move stuff. I'll fucking do this and this and that, Like, it gets you somewhere. So have a good fucking attitude whether you like it or not. Say please and thank you even if someone tells you to fuck off. Always be the one to call back. If you go to an interview, call back a couple days later. Fucking be on your shit. Just be on your fucking shit and your life will be a lot better.